Greetings again, Poke fans, and welcome back to the Pokemon Trainer Gauntlet, the show where we dare to unravel whether the computer teams from Pokemon Stadium 2 are capable of prevailing over the Stadium Cups. In this 27th series, we shall be divining Psychic Mason's Ultra Ball team's future. I'm your host, ViscountKdub, and I say, let's meet the team. The Psychic Trainer class is very true to its name in the first two generations, in that they only use Psychic Pokemon. Who'da thunk it? Personally, I found the most interesting Psychic in a secret outdoor area of the Ruins of Alph. He's just there to meditate, but that's just enough to imagine a serene purple forest setting. As for Mason's upgraded team, he only changes out two Pokemon. His Clefable and Slowpoke become a Kangaskhan, good call, and a Hypno, who fits the theme just fine. The shakeup is just enough to warrant this additional series, so let's see what cards Mason was dealt this time. First up is always a welcome neutral addition to any team, Kangaskhan. Man, if I curse her up just 2 stages, we'll be seeing one powerful body-slamming kangaroo. She rests up and attacks in her sleep when her health gets low. Pretty simple, and it's really all she needs to keep going. I do have another variant with Earthquake, but the move slots are tight on this one, so I went all in on the Body Slam build. In comparison, Mason, she definitely didn't need those elemental attacks since her stats don't help her much there. The only other attack that makes sense is Reversal, but that's because the computer happens to get the focus band to work a lot more often than I. As for Dizzy Punch, I think more power and a solid paralysis chance are far more important. No readings required, Helga will be a mainstay. Moving on, we find Mason's Hypno, who has one of the worst Hypno movesets I've ever seen. Shadow Ball may hit other Psychics and Ghosts, but it won't hit normals, nor is his attack the best stat to focus on. And while Hypnosis is a staple in the Sleep Talk metagame, this can be unsafe. Future Sight is a wasted move that takes too long and does meager damage. And finally, we have a very pointless Psych Up, rounding up a moveset that doesn't make a lot of sense. Let 11 show you how it's done, Mason. She boasts Stab Psychic, the Elemental Ice Punch, the always useful Thunder Wave, and Reflect to support the team. Her defenses are strong, so she defaults to being a Saboteur and Mixed Attacker. Sometimes I put her with leftovers, but since Helga has those, 11 will have the Miracle Berry to ensure she gets an uninterrupted turn. I only need to keep her away from Houndoom and Tyranitar, otherwise she's a very safe general to lead off with. Appearing next is Arcanine, who's just an all-star. His attack, special attack, and speed allow him to dish out instant paralysis to the enemy, or opt to one-shot them with Fire Blast. We won't be flinching the enemy with Bite like Mason's top dog, and Body Slam is more foolproof than Dragon Breath to boot. Now let's talk defensiveness. Those stats are fairly decent too. Decent enough to have a beautifully synchronized Roar and Rest combo. Both of them reset the battle in our favor, whether it's health or stats. Arcanine stands strong as the legendary Pokemon for a reason. He's one of the best fire types out there. And here comes Surge, the surfing Raichu, and not Lieutenant Surge's Raichu that can surf. Okay, not funny. But he definitely works like a lantern. If Angel, my Smeargle, can pass him some growth buffs, Surge seriously becomes formidable. As a special attacker, Thunderbolt and Surf cover a ton of ground, and a decent amount of neutral ground too. Thunder Wave is a given, giving us 2 Pokemon that can instantly paralyze on sight, and Reflect makes for good support. Mason gave his Raichu Dynamic Punch, which isn't a terrible choice if you can't afford Surf. And Double Team is banned, of course, shame on you, Mason. Overall, while Jolteon will always be better, Raichu can still pal around with the mid-tiers when used correctly. We definitely don't want him losing his speed and becoming a target, so a Paralysis Cure Berry it is. Descending down next is Angel, my other Smeargle, and is a slight change to the lineup. You may recall Roger from the Pokeball Psychic Team run. The only difference between them is that Roger has agility and Angel has Leech Seed. This team doesn't need speed so much as it needs some extra HP and special attack boosts, so Angel beckons and Baton passes on cue. Speaking of that move, it's illegal by the game standards, so you'll see my name purpled out. But in reality, it is legal because you can actually sketch it in the wild with a certain setup. Difficult, but worth it. Moving on, the Quick Claw will help him go first, but God help him if he goes second. He's screwed if he gets hit hard even just once. But that's where the best movement Pokemon comes into play. Enter Spore, the instant sleep move at a beautiful 100% accuracy, and only 3 Pokemon can learn it. While he can't pull off the setup in every battle, he can counter stall tactics decently well and tag a boosted special attacker that can absolutely sweep the enemy team. Smeargle, high risk, high reward. Levitating in lastly is Norris, my Xatu. Natively for Stab, Drill Peck and Psychic cover several types, while Giga Drain saps any rock or ground types. Just pray that it crits or they faint. And Confuse Ray is there to sabotage anything as last resort. His sets are fairly good, but his flying typing hurts his utility against electric and ice users. Ergo, he's not the wall 11 is on principle. The defenses need some work too, so Giga Drain actually gains a second use here. His speed is something to note, so I can provide him with a Bitter Berry against slower Swagger users. Xatu isn't all bad, and he may surprise us. Only time will tell, as I say, on with the Gauntlet. Alright, Series 27 is a go against Bugcatcher Nelson in the Poke Cup Pokeball Division. And I'm making that sound a lot more epic than it needs to be. The bugs are pushovers. This is the guinea pig round. Most of our Pokemon can take them. Angel can't though. All he can do is Leech Seed. So we'll give Norris a shot. So we'll see how strong this Drill Peck is. Let's test it. Announcer agrees. Yes. We're in good shape already. Internet I thought had good defenses. For some reason, I don't know. Spinarak, on the other hand, has next to nothing. Drill Peck number 2. Bug is squashed. And we're taking out a Weedle, the Immortal Weedle, the one with the Focus Band that seems to survive any mortal attack, including Psychic. And manages to use a Poison Sting, and not poison Norris this time. It's actually had Focus Bands that have poisoned me, so. That's the Bugcatcher round. Pretty easy. I mean, brain dead easy. But it's just the warm-up. I don't think Xatu will play a huge role down the line. Mainly, honestly, to battle other Psychics. But here we go in Battle 2 against Swimmer Bruce with his introductory single-type water team. And since we have Electric, I know instantly what I'm going to pick. It's, of course, Raichu. This is a 3-off Thunderbolt battle. It's nothing harder than that. Poliwhirl might be his best. He still, despite being weak, goes for Belly Drum. But he won't get the chance. Okay, Seal, who cares? We're going to get to the good stuff, eventually. Something's going to give this team a struggle down the road. Just you wait, we're going to get there. Everything's pure water type, so yeah. Remoraid is not going to survive either. I mean, look at its health. 105? Even for unevolved, that's kind of pitiful. Okay, there's the first 2 battles. Wasn't hard? Let's move on. Yeah, I brought Kangaskhan and Norris just in case. Sorry, Helga. Alright, Battle 3 is against Hiker Chester. And we have a water user this time. We can actually use Surge. We don't have to use Norris's Giga Drain. Using Norris might be a little more dangerous. We can also use 11 because she has Ice Punch. But Surge is just going to surf right over high gravel. I'm glad his Quick Claw did not kick in. The only thing that has a Focus Band is Pseudo Widow. But so far we're not seeing that. Will one Thunderbolt be enough? Yes. Easy peasy. Here we go again with Onyx, and yeah, it's just another rock ground type surfable. Hi Nyx. So odd. I'm glad he didn't call it something like Hi Oni or Hi Ix. Hicks. Oh, these naming conventions. Alright, 3 battles down. They're the easiest in the cup. Now we're going to shake things up a bit with the Super Nerd Clifford team. Yeah, it looks weak. It is weak, but it depends on which level 55 he uses. If it's Electrode, it's nothing to worry about. If it's Porygon, it's got a variety of threats that, honestly, our special using team shouldn't be worried about. But it's got some techs. So we're going to throw out the safest choice, which would be 11, who can easily dispatch Haunter.
Here's the first move. That was a glancing blow. A psychic blast.
One down.
This battle is intense right from the start.
Okay, now Porygon has some good stuff on him. He has Swagger, Tri-Attack, and Psychic, along with Conversion. So, I waste no time. It's really no point in paralyzing him because he's so easy to outspeed. He goes for a Swagger. It doesn't really impact us. I kind of wish I could use the attack power, but I can't. So, Psychic again. And this time, we got a Sped Drop. Okay, now we're 4 stages of attack up. We have to switch out. To Helga, who can finish the job. Now that the ghosts are gone. Okay, maybe she can't finish the job right now. She's frozen, and now I have to switch out to Arcanine. What a rare happening. I mean, what are the odds of Tri-Attack with, like, the statuses? It was never really made clear to me. I would love to know in the comments. Swagger takes its toll. It's only a matter of time. Porygon also has the Quick Claw. We can't be frozen again, but we can be burned or paralyzed. Okay. He's been disassembled. Now, thanks to that Swagger, we are boasting some considerable attack against the Flaffy. So let's let him have it. Considerable damage too, but no, we didn't make it. It's going for Thunder Wave. I decide I'm not going to play this game. We're going right back to 11. Gives us a Thunder. Not paralyzed, damaged a bit. We don't care. We'll finish this off with an Ice Punch. Floppy out the Magnet for the record. And that's the first half of the cup. Nothing to worry about. See, this team has the techs. Like, you know, we can take on techie teams like the Nerd, but we also have techs of our own. Everyone's got like a little bit of flexibility. Battle 5 against Alyssa, the Beauty. Biggest thing to fear from her is obviously her Miltank, just like a Whitney battle. But She has all females, so we need to send in the women. And luckily, we have Helga, and we have 11. So the attract strategy is not going to work out. She is forced to battle. So Miltank is kind of fast. Well, so I thought. So I'm going to give it a Thunder Wave. I forget how meager the stats are on the computer teams. Body slam is doing about 40, and I can't recover, so let's reflect just in case. Hey, that was free. Awesome. Now we're going to give the cow a Psychic. Ooh, another drop. That means Psychic's going to be strong enough. We're not paralyzed. Let's keep going. Alright, so Miltank was level 52. She has nothing at 53 or 54, so we're going to see a lot of 51 and 52s. So Corsola is a Mirror Coat monster, so I'm just going to be safe. Gonna give it a Paralyze. No, Thunder Wave. And now I can switch out. I'm going to switch actually to Norris, who has Giga Drain against Rock and Water. And hopefully he can one-shot. Ancient Power against Reflect. Okay. No boosts. But Reflect is gone now. Will it be enough? Yes. Thank you, announcers, saying the name. Hey, wait. I still have one left. Who is it? Well, it's, of course, Skiploom. So she did choose another 52. We're going to try Drill Peck. Norris is pretty well equipped. And that's it. Thankfully, we had some females in our lineup, so we can just steamroll this battle. Wasn't hard. On to Battle 6 against the Burglar, Jensen. No matter what Pokemon you send out, he's going to just try and steal your item. So I'm going to need a General of sorts to deal with it. I also have to deal with the Gligar and the Fire types. So Surge would be a good choice. See how it goes. Okay, Electabuzz, good choice first. Thief, Swift, Thunder Punch, and Screech. Let's just go for Surfing. It's not gonna do too much, but it's something. He's gonna steal my Paralysis Cure Berry. We don't mind. See, like Thunder Wave would have been a waste. He's gonna go try Screeching. Surge doesn't have the defense to really keep it up, so we're going to swap out. Send in the Arcanine. I wish I came up with a name for him. I can't change it now. I don't think I can. All he could do with that Screech combo is Swift. Not afraid at all. We're going to give it a Fire Blast just to be sure. Solves that problem. And he sends out his own Fire types. Quilava does have Mud Slap and Quick Attack besides Double Team and Flame Wheel. Doesn't even have Thief. Decent damage. Oh man, that's annoying. but not enough to switch. So let's go for another. Ooh, critical hit. Another body slam would not have knocked it out, so that was great timing.
There's only one Pokemon left to come up. Oh, it's Persian.
Here we go against the Persian, who does have the Payday Bite and Shadow Ball. Some basic attacks.
There's the shot. Hit.
Paralysis on the first hit.
It's
Oh, yes, paralysis on the first hit. Great. Let's go for one more. Let's hope it hits.
a sharp attack.
And a critical hit. This battle's over.
Last Pokemon go down.
2 critical hits
There goes the battle.
for our K9. Once again, the burglar team gets robbed. And Battle 7 is against Border Claude. He usually gets the good teams. He has a couple good water types. Everything else is pretty terrible. So I need something that doesn't mind a speed drop. So I'm gonna definitely bring Helga, so she can curse up. Can't bring Norris,
Semifinals begin.
and I can't bring
The
Arcanine.
remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
Okay, Sneasel's great. Sneasel cannot do much.
Here's the first move. A light hit.
Basic slash, and we're gonna curse up.
It sacrificed speed to raise its power. HP with some leftovers.
Thank you, leftovers.
Fierce battle.
Makes us fear air sneeze
Right off.
much less, even after a critical hit ice punch.
Concentrating on improving its stats.
Okay, so now we have 2 curses up, we're defended, and we're pumped. So we're gonna attack
That was a glancing blow.
on the third no freeze.
Vicious attack. Serious damage.
There goes Sneasel.
Make it just like that. We're eagerly awaiting the
Sneasel
appearance
has
of the next
sneezed.
Pokemon. Oh, it's Victorious.
And Air Vapor shreds onto the Sheen.
The white hot battle
It has a lot of defense, so I'm not sure if one body slam is gonna do it.
A light hit.
No flinches, let's go.
There's the shot. A heavy hit.
Oh, wow. I could have totally done another curse.
What's that? That did little damage.
Wow, no flinches again.
Body slam.
He's toast.
Oh, and down it goes.
He would need Tentacruel right now to come out
Battle.
and give him a critical hit Surf,
It's down to the last Pokemon now.
at minimum. Because Taurus, even with a critical hit Strength, wouldn't do it.
What's it?
And his special attack is super bad, even if he did paralyze me.
There's the attack. A vicious hit.
Wow, that did so much. Kangaskhan's so great.
And shot.
Can't stop praising him. Her.
There's the attack. That was a glancing blow.
And
One
ram.
more. Out of there. That settles this match.
Single-handed sweep.
And there goes the battle.
Nobody messes with old Betsy. Hey Arnold, anyone? Alright. Last up is against Psychic Mason. His first team, actually. We have the sequel team. And of course we're gonna win, right? Like, there's nothing that's going to take us down here. Like, even the Clefable. Like, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Shadow Ball. I mean, it's all gonna be very ineffective. Raichu stands a chance to do something.
Final battle. Which trainer will
And his Smeargle also has S'more. S'more. Spore! So I'm going to actually start with Angel, and we're going to put Natu to sleep, because why not?
Uh-oh, it fell asleep. Ah, it can't
It has a Gold Berry.
How will this now
So-
affect this battle?
Use some growths,
Ah, it raised its special attack
which
power.
has no
That's
animation.
asleep and can't be moved. The ground excitement is building from this heated battle. This Pokemon is switching out.
A swap out to Raichu. So that means this is the last turn.
It's still having its snap. How will this newly switched out Pokemon
Use one of
fare?
our 61 illegal baton passes.
A Fury Band.
Against a dynamic punch, we're hit and confused. Bypass confusion? Yes, we're passing.
Other Pokemon take over
We're
the
also passing confusion on its way over to 11.
map. Oh, it hit them.
Because we can't really pass growths on to Helga.
Corrected its state of using a Hell Type.
Alright, so our Psychic is like super strong now. Well, at least it's, yeah,
What was it?
it's pretty good.
A White Hit.
We don't mind Thunderbolts.
Vicious Attack. Static Hit.
Oh, wow. Not even enough, though.
Easier for the two
We
come
would
back.
still need more growths.
How's that? The hit track
Okay,
right off.
not even paralysis. Great.
There, I- Right, that's a hit. Oh, it has no strength left.
Now, if we're faster, we're going to win. Because nothing else is fully evolved except for Clefable.
This
Which he
Pokemon
didn't
is
bring.
rejoining the battle. It's asleep on the
Oh,
jump.
I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. No, it's just Natu, who's disposable with an Ice Punch.
That's right. Oh. Oh, no. Make it just like that.
Oh, poor thing.
There's only one Pokemon left.
Now we see if it's Clefable. No, it's not. It's Growlithe.
Last Pokemon now. The number
And
8
unfortunately,
Pokemon
this
is
puppy
3-1.
Pokemon's facing a very powerful Psychic for the last hit and the win.
The last
And
Pokemon
that's the
goes
Pokeball Division.
Congratulations. The champion has been
It wasn't hard, but we got to know the team. And everybody got some screen time. I'm happy. Angel got to do what he could. Let's look at the run. Well, you didn't have to be psychic to see where this division was going. A flawless run and a decent introduction to the team's strategies and capabilities. We will unleash our full power all in due time. But for now, we'll settle for bending some spoons in the Great Ball Division next time. I'm ViscountKdub. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Gauntlet, and I've got to say, being privy to so much information before a fight helps us read the opponents so much easier. Kind of like how real psychics work. See you next time.